Good afternoon. Let's do a guided meditation all about surrendering today. The trick to surrender is to accept that that sound is too loud for you to possibly hear the rest of my voice. To not get annoyed with it. To let everything roll off your shoulders. Because if you get annoyed at every little thing, you actually are making things more difficult for yourself. Enlightenment, I'm not there, but enlightenment is a state of surrender. Because when you're surrendered, life can flow through you, and everything you imagine enlightenment to be is possible, but it's only possible through surrender. Don't do anything. Don't try to be meditative. Can you be exactly who you are right now? What does it feel like on a physical, sensational level to be you? Also, I should have said, please close your eyes right now, and just, I'm closing my eyes. We just have our eyes closed together. Take a couple of deep breaths. It doesn't have to be too deep, because even if it's too deep, sometimes that can be too forceful. You don't want to force anything. You want to allow your breath to be shallow if it needs to be shallow. Just allow everything to be already the way it is. If your back hurts, if you're sore, if you're tired, let yourself be tired. Don't do anything. See if you can just be. See if you can allow yourself to be. I feel tired. I'm speaking for myself. I'm gonna just verbally speak what I'm feeling on the inside. I feel a heaviness. I feel a tiredness. I feel like my breath is shallow. I feel like the face muscles were too tight, and now they just kind of dropped a little bit. So I'm relaxing into my body. Oftentimes, the reason why we're so depressed and anxious is because our mind is going one way and our body's going another way. And so in Buddhist meditation, it's all about bringing the mind and body back together. So what does that mean? Well, my thoughts aren't about all the things I'm worried about or things that aren't here. My thoughts are here in this experience. So breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. I used to think that was kind of redundant to have my meditation to be that way, but it is very centering to have your thoughts in line with what your body is doing. Allowing myself to just be here. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to fix anything. If I feel that I need to achieve something, then I'm actually adding more suffering on top of whatever suffering I'm already feeling. Because I'm denying what I currently am. I'm running from what I currently am. So if you are traumatized, if you're depressed, if you feel pain right now, know that that's actually, you have potential to unlock that pain. You have. It's only through great suffering that you can really go down the spiritual path, because it's by going into the pain is an opportunity. Actually, it's the doorway into being. And to be that, you have to just be the pain first, to be the suffering. I feel the sun warm in my face. I hear the birds chirp in my ears. I feel the breath move in my lungs. I feel the soreness of my neck and shoulders because I'm tired. try to relax deeper and deeper into your current state. Not a state that you want to achieve. The ego wants to achieve and yearn for something other. You gotta come back to the self. No more running away and achieving and doing. It's all about being. Come back to just being exactly what you are, warts and all, at this moment. The longer you sit with yourself, your true self, the more you will come to embody the self instead of the chaotic mind. We embody our minds, which is not who we really are. We are the presence, the being behind the thoughts, behind the mind. And because of that, your being can never be taken away from you, no matter what happens. There's nothing you can achieve that will add to your being, and there's nothing anyone can do that can be taken away from your being. So you are already whole behind your thoughts, and your true self is your presence here, without any thought. And breath is the doorway into being. Come back to your breath. Come back to your breath. Come back to your body. Stillness. See if you can find inner stillness and say yes to that stillness. Too often we have an inner no, an inner resistance to the way things are. But if you can bring an inner yes to everything, then nothing can ever bother you ever again, because you've accepted it. There's always going to be something that disrupts your life. There's always going to be something that can potentially annoy you or upset you. That is the nature of being alive. We will never be able to avoid that. There'll always be future sadnesses, frankly. But that actually is incredibly liberating, because you can be like, well, I give up fighting it then. As someone that's had so many disruptions in their life, so many conflicts, I'm telling you, they all end up being the same thing. There's never a point where there's closure. There's never a point where the other party truly apologizes. You ever get, any sort of true justice. There's no point in that. Just let it run off you like water. And when you realize that, you can just accept it all. So either I can fight all this and have an internal rejection towards all of it and be upset by everything that ever could upset me, or I can be just like, I'm tired of fighting. I'm exhausted. It's exhausting to fight things. So stop fighting it. Even your sadness and your suffering, stop fighting it. And be like, you know what? I'm sad. I'm suffering. You just accept that. Because that's, when you can do that, you start living again. And life starts flowing again. Say yes to everything. I'm within reason, obviously. You know what I mean. But in terms of, our ego wants to say no. Our ego wants to control. And you gotta learn how to give up control. Because that's the name of the game. We're not here to be little dictators and demigods. We're here to be kind of like trees and animals, just kind of letting life happen to us. If an animal If a cat gets its leg hurt, it'll just keep walking. It doesn't, spend up too much time being sad about it. Even if it like loses that leg, it just keeps on trucking. And I really think that's actually a better way to be. Because if my leg got hurt right now, there's quite literally nothing I could do to change that. Once it's done, it's done. So I might as well just immediately accept it. Michael Singer talks about that. Just immediately accept. Immediately relax and release. Relax and release. Relax and release into it. Relax around your heart. Relax in your body. I have to go, but keep doing this for another 20 minutes. The longer you can meditate, the better. The best meditations I've ever had have been hour meditations. They really have. Hour-long meditations, I feel like a new freaking person after doing an hour. The longer you can do it, the better. Keep the phone off. Keep meditating. Much love to you. Bye-bye.